For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Not the same.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Damn, that's harsh. I own you, your lies continues. No, I think the best option here is give him over to what the original Warden Blackwall wanted from him to begin with. Let him be with the Wardens. Let the Wardens kind of decide what's going to happen, especially because he was taking Blackwall's name. Either allow him to take on the joining, which hopefully he survives, and serves the Wardens well, like he served the Inquisition well so far. Let him atone for his sins. Or, I mean, they can decide to either just outright kill him, or he doesn't survive the joining. Either way, justice is served. I mean, his crimes are still wrong. I mean, by no means killing an entire family out of greed and wanting power in the way that he did, it's no defense whatsoever. But I mean, if people can go ahead and forgive Logain and make him a warden, considering all that Logain has done, there's no reason why anybody should be like, well, I can't do that for Blackwall. Blackwall's a piece of crap. When Logain was far more worse and people still wanted him to join. So, yeah, Wardens.
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate, but only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
Blackwall gave you the chance to atone through action, not merely punishment. I find I can do no less.
I am grateful for this, Inquisitor. And I will serve for as long as I can.
Yeah, to me that's definitely the best way to handle that situation. And a lot of other people might not approve, but it's what it is.
Hello.
I need to know...
He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
So I spoke to him about it. I also do apologize, because it seems like I'm not going to be able to gain enough of Solus's favor to do his companion quest. You know, I just don't get along well enough.
Something you need?
Nope.
I should go. Naturally.
Alright. Thought I had some items, I guess not.
I'm listening.
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her.
At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
I'll leave you to your work.
Jump down. Whoa, freeze frame. That's the moment where the base drops.
Inquisitor,
Ooh.
if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
I believe I know what this is about. Thank God for no fall damage in Skyhold. You're really awkward. Inquisitor dead. Jumped around like an idiot.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
I agree. I mean, he's already shown he's very strong-willed. Dude's been through a whole lot of stuff. This is just simply another obstacle that, with his ongoing determination, he can surpass. He did tell you. Or no, he didn't tell you about Cassandra thing, so yeah, let's ask.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers. Perhaps he feared you would not understand.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. You may wish the same one day. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
See, the funny thing is, Alder and Kuzlin, which is the Kuzlin I made, went with the Templar spec, but you didn't have to take any lyrium because there's none available. And because Alistair didn't know the what was behind the rituals and whatnot, he just taught you some of their techniques, and you were able to use some of the techniques, but you never had to use lyrium, never had to get involved in lyrium addiction, so you kind of had a free pass to learn some Templar techniques without the side effects. So booyah, Dragon Age Origins. That was also where it was kind of weird, and I guess they weren't fully certain about whether Templars had the abilities naturally through just faith and determination, or whether or not it was all from lyrium. Or at least this is what Alistair believed, because he never really got too far into it, and that was before in 2 and obviously in Inquisition that they established no, the powers do come from lyrium. Unless you're a Kuzlin.
Not seeing you yet.
Or just a warrior in general. Then you could totally be a badass to be able to do it anyways. Okay, nothing from her.
I'll be back.
Go on.
But poor Serafino, nope. He took a hit from the lyrium bong, and now he's addicted. We're not necessarily addicted just yet, but yeah, it's gonna be that way. You know, we all know where this goes next. There's a price he was willing to pay. He believes in the Templars. Even before he became Inquisitor, he was considering joining the Templars. Didn't believe everything they were doing was right, but he believed in the ideal of keeping the realm safe from the evil mages, because there are evil mages just like there's evil people, and from demons.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
As long as you weren't aiming at me, I'm sure the box had it coming.
I swear, I didn't know you were... I never meant for this to interfere.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
See, now this is where the decision where you can either do the right thing by having him not take the lyrium, or you could be a monster, make him take the lyrium. No, I'm kidding. You're totally up to doing whatever you want. I honestly feel, though, having him not take the lyrium is the best course. Because, I mean, you see what happens to people who become lyrium-addled from constant use of lyrium over time as Templars. They become just husks. They're no longer even really themselves. And it's no life for anybody. Especially not all that Cullen's been through. Which is funny, because I was never really a big fan of Cullen after the first one. Not so much in the second one. It kind of warmed up to the character, because he stops being less douchey. And a lot of people are like, oh, but he's been tortured. Yeah, no, that's fine. A lot of people will go through some really horrible crap and don't always end up their way. Tangent aside, yeah, no lyrium. But I'm not going to be like, oh, it's an order. So just, you don't need the lyrium.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over. If you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
But yeah, as I said before, I'm impressed with the evolution of Cullen's character over the course of the 3 games.
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Yes. Speak with Tom Trainer. Or you mean Blackwall.
Your worship.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright. Let's solve some of this junk. Then we'll head back into the fray. finally one for me. Well, I definitely want to use that. Alright, so I got the Superb Amulet of Constitution. More power than I know what to do with. So that's already fully done. See where we're headed with a lot of this. Let's go with the slightly more tanky build. So we'll go with the Trust the Steel. First we'll go, it'll cost you. We'll get challenged just for the sake of being able to go down this route so we can get Trust the Steel. And then maybe Cutting Words. That way when they're taunted, anybody who's taunted takes additional damage. But I do like the it'll cost you because now I can return damage plus the bonus to strength. So going as a two-handed warrior, wanting to be able to do more damage, I mean, it's a given. Anybody else level 17 yet? Nope, still not. Alright. You've been to the Hissing Waste. You all have an idea of how that works. The Western Approach, we haven't really bothered with too much. Forbidden Oasis you've seen. Exalted Plains we went through. The Emerald Graves I'll probably go for just at least the one quest. It's a really creepy mansion. And Empress du Lion, we'll go there for... well, you'll see. We'll head to Griffin's Keep first. If we can get to it. It's all just landmarks. Oh, you know what? I haven't even gotten that one yet. But you know what? No, that's not even really much story related either. We'll go there and we'll capture the keep anyways. I was going to do War Table, but I don't think anybody's back yet. Alright. Dorian, of course. Sandra. Nicole. Damn wyverns. They're sometimes a more pain in the ass than, or at least one of the ones I fought, than I think even the dragon fights. Pain in the ass, not necessarily more difficult per se, or yeah, really about it. Right. Nope. I don't care about your damn requisition.
I have something for you.
Nope. Go to camp first. So that'd be nice to have another place to go to.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, another news. On May 26th, the first story expansion is going to be out for Dragon Age Inquisition. Considering I am super broke, I don't know when I'll be able to get that. Hopefully before this playthrough is over with, so we can kind of jump into that and have that tacked on as part of the playthrough. Or we could always go back to it, whichever works. Again, depending on funds, and as they may be. Because I'd really like to play through that as Serafino and get that recorded. if anybody would like to help, I do have in the links below the whole thing for donations that I greatly appreciate, but do not expect. So, I mean, you don't have to. I don't want anybody to feel guilty and be like, I've got to get it for this guy. Because you don't. But they are appreciated to anybody who will, and obviously would go to helping this channel improve as far as equipment's concerned, getting certain games, or in this case, since we're discussing it, the expansion. So I'd be able to get the first Dragon Age Inquisition expansion using said funds. So, again, free to do so, not guilting anybody, nobody has to do it, but I appreciate everybody who does. And if you are interested, it's going to be in the link in the description of this video, below this video. Yes, I do want to jump into that because that seems interesting, because you face a lot of Avar, and it kind of revolves around a dragon that's revered as a god, which also has a tie-in to the first Inquisitor. Don't care about your damn dispatch. Leave me alone. Take before we can keep. And if anybody's unfamiliar, that's actually the same keep that you saw in the trailers originally when I was talking about taking keeps and being able to change them, which unfortunately is not actually a feature of the main game. But, to be fair, they did say it'd be subject to change. It changed. Down. Spell it, damn it. Ooh. See? Nonsense. That was also another time I clearly went ahead and did the spell before they came out. That's all. I mean, there's no harm in closing some of these rifts on the way. I know I said we'd go through the keep, but it's on the way. Oh, another thing that's going to be coming out relatively soon, I believe before even the story expansion. If anybody's interested, the Black Emporium is making a return in Dragon Age Inquisition. So that means more schematics, more weapons, a lot of just new stuff we're going to be seeing. Some familiar stuff, such as if you were unhappy with the way your Inquisitor looks, say it looked awesome when you first saw it, then the cutscenes, not so much. There's really just some changes you want to make. You are actually more than able to do so. Nope, I don't think so. So yeah, you're going to have that soon as well. That's actually going to be absolutely free. So everybody can rejoice. The Black Emporium is returned. Go ahead and get all those wondrous items. And if you want to, change your face. So get to Paragon Cluster. Lots of Paragon Cluster apparently. Oh, that one can't be mine for whatever reason. It's a glitch in the system. Go the long way around. They'll never see us coming. Interest should be here. Not to say that the Battlemaster armor doesn't look cool, but that's just one of the regrets I had. I'm just like, I know, more armor, more weapons. Because you kind of just have only a few. And what's weird is some of the better looking armor is the lower tier armor. So hopefully with the Black Emporium and the story DLC, we see some, interesting looking armor that is the higher tier. Screw it, just use it for an easy kick down. You guys can handle it. Go bust down this door. Yeah.
Shall we knock?
Gladly.
Don't run. Can't get away from me. And just like that, they're down. I'll bring him over. Take them all out. Oh shit, mage! I got something for that. Nope! Thought you're safe up there. You're wrong! Oh, we got the chain back again. Get over here. No, leave go alone! Damn, he's getting away. Kill him! There ain't no running.
Inquisitor, I am ready to serve. Life is nothing. He will reign.
No, he won't. And he won't die. Shit, no, I'm on the trap already. Shit. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? No, you don't.
Master, I join your glory.
Slap a coat of paint on it, you'd have a halfway decent hovel.
The cowl of the overseer. It's not gonna be there. Raise that flag in a minute. That makes for 2 keeps captured. Get another keep for the Inquisition. Probably be able to sell some good stuff here too.
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than Quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there and using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori threw corpses in.
Ooh.
There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargas claimed it. doing a decent job of keeping us away, too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements to drive the monster out.
What can you tell me about the Darkspawn in the area?
The Darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep. I've warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
It's been eerily quiet since the wardens left. Now I'm just waiting like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. We've already had an archdemon. I don't want to guess what'll come next.
Huh, that's an interesting analogy.
We haven't met, have we? What's your name, soldier? Where have you served?
I beg your pardon, Inquisitor. Knight Captain Rylan at your service. I served with the Templars in Starkhaven until they all ran off to the hills, barking at the moon. Commander Cullen offered me a job, and I was glad to do anything to help stop all this madness.
What are your duties here, Captain?
I am Commander Cullen's second-in-command. As such, I handle logistics for many of our more high-risk missions. I also coordinate reports for the commander from agents out in the field.
If you were in Starkhaven, how do you know Cullen?
After Kirkwall exploded, Starkhaven sent aid. Rubble fell on much of the city. A lot of people were homeless or trapped in collapsed buildings. I coordinated rescue efforts, and met Cullen while he was trying to command what was left of Kirkwall's Templars.
You didn't want to leave the Chantry with the others of your order?
Sacred duties are all well and good, but someone needs to do real work now and then. If the barracks are on fire, I'm going for water, not standing around smiting the ash for heresy. Respectfully speaking, of course, Inquisitor.
How is the Inquisition treating you so far, Captain?
It's good work. Some of it's a touch batty, but I'm always glad to be doing something useful, Inquisitor. There's no shortage of things that need repaired, shored up, or just a good bucket of water dumped on them.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Alright, I need to hit up the shop real quick. So there should be one around here.
Did you hear what happened to Marcus? Did you hear what happened to Marcus?
Ah, I knew there's one around here somewhere. No.
I've got everything you need for a quiet...
I want to buy, but let's see what schematics, if any. Nope, nothing, I guess. Nope, nothing of interest.
Where's your other stuff? The things you had yesterday?
I'll have to ship this to Excel.
All sad splinters. Darkspawn. Alright. Let's head to the Emerald Graves. We'll head to the haunted house. Varric Tethys, one of my favorite characters of all time in the Dragon Age series. But I want to do things different, because it's not my Inquisitor, it's a Serafino. He wouldn't necessarily have to have Varric with him at all times, because he doesn't know Varric the way that I do. I knew it! Damn it, I knew it!